What's up, you guys? This is Robert at Shy Bears Plus. You follow me on YouTube, subscribe, tap the bell. You don't want to miss any content. Like it if you like the video. Leave a comment, do all those things, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Shy Bears Plus. Let's get into it. Post-game show, Bears versus Lions in Detroit. I was in the area watching with some Detroit fans, and it was so crispy to get the Bears victory. They weren't like they were good fans, good-natured fans, good company. So, I mean, there was no rubbing it in or anything like that. But the Bears are now 6-6. They won the game 24-20. So crispy, love to see it. On Thanksgiving, so many things to be thankful for, besides our family and food and leftovers and all the such. Things to be thankful for, like Mitch Trubisky, with completing 76.3% of his passes, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not the greatest interception in the world. A good explanation at the end. Nagy said that he just lost track of, I think it was Robinson coming across the field, so it delayed his throw just a little bit on a cross, and he kind of threw him covered. He was open, he threw him covered. You're supposed to throw him open. But yeah, every once in a while he just kind of gets a little lazy. And doesn't take that full step into the throw and doesn't just zip it in there like he should. And he waited a little bit too long. I think he wants to have that one back, but the explanation was that he waited too long because he couldn't see him. So we want to see what he was throwing at, which, yeah, I mean, I get it. Throw 3 touchdowns. I don't feel too bad about the one. You know, there's a lot of guys in the league who have a 3-to-1 ratio or worse. Could be a lot worse than Trubisky. QBR 118.1. So thankful for him. Number 2, Nagy. Kind of thankful for him. By the way, rocking the swag chain because of the club dub, by the way, on the road in Detroit. Follow me on Instagram. You can see my Detroit pictures, by the way, at Shy Bears Plus. But Nagy, 38 passes, 19 rushes, a little bit better balance. Like that's the. It seems like it's kind of been a sweet spot the last couple of weeks when we've been doing pretty well. So feeling pretty good about it. Feeling pretty good and thankful for the old line who actually blocked very well, opened up some holes, got Montgomery going, got the run going, gave Trubisky some protection. It seems like when the kids got a little green grass ahead of him, he could complete some throws. I mean, they played a lot of man against us, and he threw some man-beater throws. I mean, that's just, you got to throw people open versus man. Played pretty well, not going to lie. I wondered how it made everybody else feel. I threw up a crispy little poll. We'll go over that in just 1 second. And then Mac. Thankful for Mac returning with a sack and some pressures. Felt good. Good to see him get going. Very good to see him get going. But, so yeah, I threw out a Twitter poll. How do you feel about Trubisky and Nagy after the Bears and basically victory over the Lions? Can I get some retweets? Got it out there. Did it for a couple hours. Here are your options. Trubisky and Nagy still suck, 8%. Trubisky and Nagy improving, 69%. People are feeling pretty good, man. Trubisky is the GOAT, Nagy sucks, 19%. And Nagy is the GOAT, Trubisky sucks, 3%. So yeah, people are starting to kind of realize the things I've been saying all along. It's like, it's not all Trubisky, his struggles. And when you block for him, you run a little balance, stop being so predictable. He looks a little better. I mean, is he Tom Brady? No. There's only one Tom Brady. Tom Brady B is, Manning at this point. You're not, the odds of you getting him is 1 in how many billion people are on Earth? Yeah. Not everybody's going to have the top quarterback in the entire world. Just it is what it is, man. God. You can win with the kid. I'm not going to tell you he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, though. So, yeah, man, there's a lot of things that went right. I was very happy after the game, during the game, after we jump out to the first hot start, get out there, get a touchdown, and then give up some points in a lead. I was fuming about halftime. I'm like, are we going to lose this game? Are we really going to lose to the Lions on Thanksgiving? I started telling my family, if we lose this game, I'm going home. I'm going home immediately. I am not dealing with any of you, anybody, anything. I don't want to see people. I'm going to be too mad because we should never lose to Detroit ever in history, ever again. Just kidding, obviously. But no, yeah, I mean, there's no reason to lose. Third string quarterback, second string last time. Like, no, you just gotta play good football and let them lines it up, and you'll end up getting that dub. Some things that grinded my gears. Trubisky gets hit helmet to helmet. So that's a flag. We didn't get it called. Everyone saw it. Twitter was pretty upset. Everyone's pretty upset. And then Floyd pushes the quarterback to the ground, and he gets a personal foul. All right. I'm just like, dude, if you're going to protect their guy, protect my guy. Protect number 10. I don't want to have to throw this thing away because he's, he gets decapitated during a season and he never plays again. And I'm going to have to go get another one for the next guy. I don't want the next guy. I want to see if this works out. I want to try to make it work out. And we'll talk about some of that a little bit later on. So, yeah, not crispy. NFL officiating, as usual. Missing things right in front of their face. Unbelievable. So, yeah, I was grateful for Nagy for the balance. But there's still so many Nagy things where he Nagy's it up a little bit. Trubisky hits a big play down the sideline. Next thing you know, you can't get the next play off. Yet again, how many times do you see it? Run down the field, get on the line of scrimmage, and call a draw or a dive or something. Get it go, or and you could just get on the ball, just call the run play right away. I mean, so many times I see other teams where they get a big play, they go and get down to the 12, and then they just call a quick run play and they just run up the gut for a touchdown. You catch them off guard. Instead of like putting the defense in a position to where they're put off balance and they're trying to make personnel decisions and get the play in. Like, no, what we do is we put all the pressure on us after we make a big play. We run down there and then try to switch personnel, put all kinds of crazy pressure on us, barely get a play call in, get up to the line of scrimmage, and then we can't snap the ball. And you take a penalty. Stop nagging it up, man. Like, dude, it's okay to hit the gas. Go, 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 go. Put the pressure on them. Everything we do, not everything, but there's so many times where, when we run the ball, we're not running straight ahead. When we're playing defense, we're just dropping back in coverage all the time. We're every philosophy about this team sometimes is just like just running backwards instead of moving forwards, and sometimes it frustrates me. I'm not gonna lie, but when it works out, I'm a lot less skeptical. What do you know? Also, things that I kind of put on coaching, like 10 men on the field when the first drive, third string quarterback throws a 75-yard touchdown pass. I believe that was the case. I went back and counted. I saw 10. I heard it on the radio. So I don't have the all 22. If that's the case, it's not coaching. Coaching, got to figure it out. Got to get enough people on the field. Got to do it. And then you send 10 to the line of scrimmage on an offensive play. And then, I think it was after a timeout, too. And you only send 10 guys out there. Really comes running on the field. It looks like Bad News Bears. It looks like the houses are Rico's bail bonds. Come on, man. Get the people on the field. Just get them on the field. Let's play some football. We need to clean that stuff up. The Patriots aren't doing that. And I understand we're going into year 2 of the almost 2 full years of Nagy as a head coach. There's some just basics that need to get cleaned up a lot. And I think Nagy's a good dude. I want to see him figure all this stuff out. And I get it. I understood with Mitch Trubisky that you're getting a guy who didn't have a lot of starting experience. I understood that you're getting a first-time head coach. And I have a little patience, and I've been patient, but you have to start seeing improvements. So I've been seeing a little bit of improvement with the balance, the play calling a little bit. Part of me just going, dude, he's gonna pass it 70 times one of these games coming up, just because he always does it. But neither here nor there. There's some things where kind of nagging it up did show its little face, but shout out to Blau, kid out of Purdue. Started off hot. They did pretty much nothing after we figured out the adjustments that we needed to, put enough people on the field and whatnot. And looks like we said the pregame show. The pregame show last time, we stopped the run. We'll be good against these guys, and that's exactly what happened. We shut them down. Feels good. So crispy. Love to see it. But yeah, it feels good to be at 6-6. 6-6 is so much better than 5-7. It looks better, feels better. Still probably under a 5% chance to make the playoffs. It is what it is. I mean, you're hoping for some help, hoping for some injuries in other teams. You're hoping. But I think the reality is everybody knows that chances are you're not making the playoffs. And for this team to come out the last 2 weeks and put a pretty good product out there and get the dub, we could have packed this up a long time ago. Like I said in the pregame show, man, it just feels good. It just seems like a good bunch of dudes that I'm proud to be a fan of this team because they could have just packed it up. They stuck together. And that's one thing you got to say about the coaching staff and Pace. People kill Pace. People just smash Pace for some because Leonard Floyd's not a star and Kevin White's not on the team. But he's bringing the right type of dudes. Like we didn't give up a 50 burger on national TV and then lose out the rest of the season. Like that never happened. Even when the darkest of times have happened to this team, they've stuck together and overcome. So great job. It feels so good. The Bears are so crispy. Excited for the rest of the season to see what can this maybe a little momentum can do for us. But yeah, all the trash I talk about Nagy, they have this family atmosphere there where they all they play for each other, which is super cool. So last 4 games of the season, Dallas very beatable. Green Bay always a battle. I mean, they're obviously winning games and playing good. I mean, we're probably the underdog there, right? Minnesota probably the underdog. KC probably the underdog. So are things really getting better? Or are we just playing crappy teams? Who knows? We'll see. This is going to be a good chance to kind of find that out. There's some good defensive players on Dallas. Green Bay, Kansas City, Minnesota. We're going to get a feel if we can continue to move the ball on offense and if we have the right people in place to have a competent NFL offense, which is what we wanted after the John Fox era. And we haven't got with Nagy with Trubisky. So whether it's Pace, Nagy, Trubisky, all or none, it's going to be a nice little test. And I'm up to the challenge. I'm up to the challenge of watching these games. I'm all in. But yeah, I'm Robert at Shy Bears Plus. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Shy Bears Plus. I don't know why you haven't subscribed yet if you haven't. What are you waiting for? I don't get it. Tackle the bell so you don't miss any content. Smash the like and leave a crispy comment. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Hope you're having a happy Black Friday and all that good stuff and hitting all the deals and you're out there winning and crushing in life and everything. Thankful for lots of stuff. Thankful for a Bears dub on Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys next time. I think we got a Thursday night game coming up, so turnarounds again nice and quick for you. Bear down.